starts with the concept of Vedic mantras. So we chant Om 7 times, associating the chanting with the mudras and with a deep sankalpa. I have sent you a Word document which contains all the mantras. If you can keep that document handy, it would be very useful for you to follow through as we take the session. We normally also blow the shank when we start. Unfortunately, I am at my farmhouse where I don't have a shank. So we'll introduce that from the next class. So come into a meditative asana, get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Repeat your sankalpa after me. I am chanting Om mantra, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer of 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind. Now this being the first session, I'll give you some details about it. The elephant behind facing away from the body, protecting you from negative energies coming from behind. A peacock in front with the feathers spread out, looking towards the body, protecting you from negative. A tiger on the right and the lion on the left, both looking away from the body, protecting you from negative energies coming from the 2 sides. An eagle above your head with the wings spread out, protecting you from negative energies coming from above. And a black tortoise below, protecting you from negative energies from below. So we don't repeat these instructions every class. We just say elephant behind, peacock in front, tiger on the right, lion on the left. Because participants, when they know what it is, they automatically associate the instruction with the visualization. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer of 6 friendly creatures, elephant behind, peacock in front, tiger on the right, lion on the left, eagle above, and a black tortoise. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. 3rd layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Mooladhara Chakra at the perineum, at the cervix for ladies, 4-petal lotus, red color. Mentally say to yourself, I am balancing my Rajasic and Tamasic guna, allowing for my Sattvic guna to emerge out strongly. Keep your hands in the mudra for Mooladhara Chakra. So you will interlace the 2 little fingers and the 2 ring fingers. You will join the 2 middle fingers together, and the thumb and the index finger will rotate around each other. I'll come a little closer to the camera for you to get a better view of the movement. So interlace the 2 little fingers, interlace the 2 ring fingers. Join the 2 middle fingers together, rotate the thumb and the index. So it'll look like this. Point the middle finger towards the ground. So Mooladhara Chakra governs earth, so you're trying to touch the earth. And then take a deep breath in. I will chant the first round, and then after that, all of you repeat with me for the first round, and then we'll continue the same way with repeating together. So the chanting will go like this. Now, if you have read my document, you will understand that when you're chanting you visualize Raja in balance. When you're chanting Tamo in balance. And when you're chanting Ma, you visualize that Sattvic guna is emerging out strongly. In the second round, when you're chanting you visualize Ida in balance. When you're chanting Pingala in balance. When you're chanting Ma, visualize that your Sushumna is awakened. In the third round, When you're chanting you visualize your Annamaya, Pranamaya Kosh, all blockages are removed. When you're chanting Manomaya and Vijnanmaya, all blockages are removed. And when you chant Ma, Anandamaya, all blockages are removed. In the next round, you will visualize that when you're chanting your Prithvi and Apas are in balance. Then when you're chanting Agni and Vayu in balance. When you're chanting Ma, your Akash is in balance. In the next round, you will visualize Vata in the first round, Pitta in the second, Kapha in the third. In the next round, you will visualize when you're chanting that you are piercing through your Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti Avastha. When you're chanting you will visualize that you are merging with superconscious. And when you're chanting Ma, you will visualize that you are getting all directions and instructions from the superconscious. In the last round, when you're chanting you will visualize that you are piercing through barriers. When you're chanting you're piercing through obstacles. And when you're chanting Ma, you're merging back with your Creator. So this is the sequence in which we will go. The instructions will automatically follow for each round. So start the first round touching the middle finger. Take a deep breath in and join with me in chanting. Shift your awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Increase your pitch further, mentally repeating to yourself, I am balancing my Ida and Pingala Nadi, allowing for Sushumna to be awakened. Keep your hands in the mudra for Swadhisthana. So fold your thumb towards your palm. Wrap the thumb with your index and middle finger. Keep the little and ring finger straight out, join them together. The back of the index and middle will touch each other. Keep the hands right in front of the sacrum, which is the trigger kshetram for Swadhisthana chakra. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Manipura chakra, directly behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase your pitch further, mentally repeating to yourself, I am removing all blockages of energies from the Panchakoshas. Keep your hands in the mudra for Manipura chakra. Touch your thumb, index, and ring finger. Thumb, index, and ring. The middle finger and the little finger are pointing forward, touching each other. The back of the index and the ring finger will touch each other. The thumbs are together. Touch your thumb to your navel, which is the trigger kshetram for Manipura chakra. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Anahata, directly behind your heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase your pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am balancing the Pancha Tattvas in my body. Keep your hands like a lotus, touch your heart center, spread the hands as wide as possible, the fingers as wide as possible, making the lotus bloom more and more. Take a deep breath in. Attention to Vishuddhi chakra, directly behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color. Increase your pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am balancing the three doshas in the body. Keep your hands in the mudra for Vishuddhi Chakra. Interlace the little finger, the ring finger, and the middle finger. All the three are interlaced inside. Rotate the thumb and the index finger around each other. Touch your throat pit, which is the trigger point for Vishuddhi. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Shift attention to Agnya Chakra, directly behind your eyebrow center, at the center of the brain where the pineal gland is. Two petal lotus, indigo color. Increase your pitch further. Mentally say to yourself, I am piercing through my Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti Avastha, and merging with superconscious. Only right hand is used. Keep your hands in the mudra for Agnya Chakra. Bend your ring finger towards your palm. Touch the index, thumb, and middle finger together. The little finger is out separate. So you will bend your ring finger towards your palm. Touch the index, thumb, and the middle finger together. Ring finger is out. Touch your Bhrumadhya, which is the trigger point for your Agnya Chakra. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Shift attention to Sahasrara, center of the top of your head, 1,000 petal lotus, white color. Increase your pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am piercing through all barriers and obstacles, merging back with my Creator. Keep your hands like a diamond over your head. Don't touch the head, marginally above. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball, and experience the powerful vibrations of your own chanting, penetrating deep inside each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping you in pristine mental, physical health. Keeping that visualization, we will chant the opening Shanti mantra all together. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinamaditamastु, Ma Vidhishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harigi Om. Continue to be in that position as I chant my opening invocation. Om Vagartaiva Samprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapidaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Om Vagartaiva Samprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapidaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Om Vagartaiva Samprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapidaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harigi Om. Slowly release your mudra. If you need to lengthen your legs now, you can lengthen them. Mentally repeat your sankalpa after me. I am chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine mental and physical health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health. And I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Come back into meditative asana. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. For Linga Mudra, you interlace all the four fingers. Left hand thumb is straight, pointing upwards. The right hand thumb and index finger will come around each other. So your hand will look like this. All the four fingers, left hand thumb straight, right hand thumb around, right hand thumb and index finger around left hand thumb. Keep your hands near your chest. So the thumb pointing upwards is like the Shivalinga. And you will chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra 11 times together with me. Start. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball. Allow the powerful vibrations of your own chanting to penetrate into each and every brain cell and body cell, restoring all of them to their original harmonic frequencies, keeping you in pristine mental, physical health at all times. Bow down before the Lord, thanking the Lord for keeping you in pristine mental, physical health, and seek the divine blessings that the divine will continue to keep you in pristine mental, physical health right up to your last breath. Offer your namaskar, gratitude, and thanks to the divine. As you do so, visualize a golden light coming from the divine, penetrating into each and every brain cell and body cell, elevating you to a very high level of optimal mental, physical health. Slowly release your movement. If you want to lengthen your legs now, you can lengthen. Repeat the sankalpa mentally after me. I am chanting Gayatri Mantra for wisdom, inner awareness, and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Come back into meditative asana. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is you keep the index finger at the root of your thumb. Thumb is over the index finger. Palms facing the floor. You keep your wrist on your knees. Take a deep breath in 11 times Gayatri. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harigi Om. Release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball. Experience the powerful vibrations of your own chanting, penetrating deep into each and every neuron, energizing each and every neuron, energizing each and every neuronal pathways or neuronal pathways, elevating you to a status from where you are able to absorb everything that you read, everything that you hear, retain them in your memory, recall them from memory as and when required, and do every work that you do with great passion, dedication, devotion, and concentration, producing work that is far, far, far superior to the mediocre. Be grateful to the divine for helping you to operate far, far, far above the mediocre, and seek the divine blessings that the divine will continue to guide you to operate far, far, far above the mediocre, right up to your last breath. Offer your namaskar, gratitude, thanks to the divine. And as you do so, visualize a golden light coming from the divine, penetrating through each and every pore in your brain, energizing each and every neuron in the brain, firing up each and every neuronal connection, elevating you to a very high intellectual level. Slowly release the mudra. If you need to lengthen your legs, you can do so now. Mentally repeat your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son or daughter. You are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Slowly come back into meditative asana. Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. So for Yoni Mudra, you will interlace the little ring and middle finger, interlacing them from outside. Earlier you did it from inside, now this is outside. Touch the two index finger pointing forward. Touch the two thumbs will be pointing towards your chest. Touch the chest with your thumb. And then in this position, we will chant. You can read from the handout that I have given you. Take a deep breath in. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmanivarini Durgam Maschedini Durga Sadhini Durga Nashini Durgado Dharini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durgam Jnanada Durga Daitaloga Vanala Durgama Durgama Loka Durgamatma Swarubini Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgamashita, Durgamajnana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarubini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharani, Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Vatmanivarani, Durgam Maschedani, Durga Sadhani, Durga Nashini, Durga Do Dharani, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitaloga Vanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarubini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shita, Durgamajnana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarubini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharani, Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Vatmanivarani, Durga Maschedani, Durga Sadhani, Durga Nashini, Durga Do Dharani, Durga Nihantri, Durgamapaha, Durgamajnanada, Durga Daitaloga Vanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarubini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shita, Durgamajnana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bhashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarubini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharani, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Harigi Om. Release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball. Experience the powerful vibrations of your own chanting, penetrating into each and every brain cell and body cell, stirring up a unique energy within yourself, an energy that gives you the courage, conviction, and confidence to face up to all internal and external circumstances, however difficult they may be, persist with them without running away from them, and with the grace of Ma Durga, emerge out of them successfully as she cuts through those difficulties, showing you a pathway to emerge out. Be grateful to her for helping you and seek her divine blessings that she will continue to be with you as you face future internal, external difficult circumstances. Give you the courage and conviction to face up to them and not run away from them. And wait patiently for Ma Durga to cut through them and show you the pathway to emerge out successfully. Offer your namaskar, gratitude, thanks to her. As you do so, visualize the golden light coming from her, penetrating and piercing into each and every brain cell and body cell, stirring up a unique self-confidence within yourself that gives you the ability to face up to all external and internal circumstances at all times. Slowly release your mudra. You can now lengthen your legs. Keep the hands by the side of the body. And as you inhale, pull your kneecaps towards your hip joint and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Third round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Fourth round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Then toggle the legs up and down. And then relax. From the next class, this will be the opening pattern. And one by one, you will be leading. You can now internally discuss with yourself how you will do it. One person can start the Om chanting. Second person can instruct on Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Third person on Gayatri. Fourth person on 32 names of Durga. Or one person does everything in the one class. In the next class, second person, third class, like that. So either you rotate or you do the entire instructions and rotate class by class. So Rashmi, discuss, and whichever format is acceptable, we'll implement them.
Sir, I have only one question.
1 second, I can't hear you. Let me see why my microphone is not working. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you say?
I was asking that when we are chanting the opening prayer, you chant one more, that Raghuvansham prayer, right? So that also we have to chant?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a part of Somatic Vedic Yoga, if you're conducting the class, this should be the pattern.
Okay. So, sir, I have your audio recording with me, which you had shared for me to remember and learn all these things. So, is it okay if I share that in the groups so everybody will get the 32 names of Durga and the prayer which I had taken?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all. Share whatever you want to share. There's no problem.
So that everybody can, listen and learn.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. And then in the initial stages, they can read also.
That first prayer.
And as they keep practicing, it will become by heart, by automatic.
Yes.
Sir, that first prayer that you say, the students have to, the others don't have to say it, is it? Before the...
After the Shanti mantra.
Which one?
Raghuvansham prayer. That.
No. Only that one. Only the invocation mantra, the participant, they can chant if they know. But you don't ask them to chant. That's about all. Because it is, you are chanting it as an invocation so that when you communicate, you will choose the most appropriate words as the teacher. That was the prayer.
Okay. Fine.
That is what I explained it to you, Vakarta yadi samprokto. That is when the word and the meaning are together, then they make sense. Vakarta yadi samprokto, Vakarta pradipate. So allow me to choose the most appropriate words that will convey the meaning very effectively to the listeners of my speech. And for this, I pray to you, the universal father and mother, Jagadap Pidaro, Vande Parvati Parameshwara. So you are chanting this so that you will be able to teach better and better. And if the participants want to chant, they are welcome to chant. All right? Yeah. Now, let me give you the format for today's session. I'm going to complete the MOA part, which was left out in the first class. After I finish this, you have the full session with you. So one by one, you will start teaching. The first person who goes will teach the somatic experiencing, which is very much similar to instructions on Shavasana, if you had remembered what we did. The second person will instruct on the right side, the first movements. The third person will instruct on the left side, and the fourth person will instruct on what we are going to do today. Everybody is clear? And don't worry.
Sir, you are frozen.
Did somebody say anything?
You were
Okay.
frozen.
Now, yeah, so you're going to start lying on your stomach. So just to recap, we started with arch and flatten, if you remember. So I'll just quickly summarize it for you. First was to lie on the back, instruct them to feel various parts of the body, like the heel, the calf muscles, back of the knees, thighs, the buttocks, right back, left back, spinal vertebrae, back of the neck, back of the head, and the hands. They should try and internalize their feelings as much as possible. Any parts of the body where there is tightness, any part of the body where there is relaxation, etc. After that, you will instruct them to bend their legs, and then you will instruct them to arch. When they inhale, they will bend the lower, this portion of their spine. So it's a small movement. And when they do that, the tailbone should press against the ground. And when they breathe out or exhale, they will relax that lower portion. The tailbone will raise from the ground. After you instruct them to do this 4 or 5 times, they'll keep their hand under their head. The first portion is the same, inhale and arch. Exhale, flatten, pick your head up, bring the elbows closer to each other. Inhale, go back, rest, catch 1 or 2 breaths, and then repeat. After that, you start Myth of Aging lesson 1. In Myth of Aging lesson 1, they were lying on their stomach. The right hand is in front. The elbow is in line with the shoulder. The left hand is by the side of the body. The left cheek is on the back of the right palm. Their face is looking at the elbow. In this position, you will lift the elbow up, and very slowly your elbow will come back to the ground. When they're doing this, focus of attention is on the scapula. See how the scapula is moving towards the spine, which is called the medial rotation or adduction. After they do that, second movement is to lift the head and look over the right shoulder. When they do this, the focus of attention is on the erector spinae muscle, which is on the right side of the spine, starting somewhere from the neck region, going all the way down to the tailbone. So when they are raising the head up, they are contracting that muscle, inhaling, exhaling, they are relaxing that muscle. Then you put both of them together. When you do this, the contraction goes to the opposite glute, and it also starts activating the leg muscle. The left leg will almost start trying to move. After that, they will lift the left leg up. Lifting the left leg up is the extension of your leg, and it is the hamstring muscles that help you pick your leg up. So you will visualize on those muscles, and then when you'll put all of them together. And the same thing will be repeated on the left side. After that, we are starting the next portion, which was not covered in the last class. So come and lie down. Or first you watch, and then I will instruct and observe how you are performing. So you're going to keep both the hands in front. Place the forehead on top of the back of the top palm. Legs can be slightly spread out. Inhaling, look up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, feel that the muscles on both sides of the spine are contracting. As you exhale, bring your forehead back to rest on the palm. Feel those muscles completely relaxing. After you instruct this for 3 rounds, give a little bit of rest. Then head and right leg. So when you're raising the right leg now, there is a contraction going all the way down, and there is a contraction coming up from the leg. So feel that dual movement on both sides. And very slowly come back. After 3 rounds, head and left leg. Slowly come back. And now, head and both the legs, and feel entire back muscles contracting completely. And very slowly return back. Feel the muscles relaxing. And after you finish this, whenever you make them do this practice, there is a risk that the back can be hyperextended. So you should always ask them to come back, end the practice by lying on the back, legs bent, first right hand under the head, and then in this you will arch. As you exhale, flatten, pick the left leg, right elbow, trying to bring them closer to each other. Always remember to instruct that they don't have to touch. Otherwise, many people who are not flexible will start feeling bad that they cannot. So you say just aim the elbow and the left knee towards each other. If you're very comfortable, you can touch, but that is not necessary. So keep repeating the instruction that it is not necessary to touch, so that those who are not flexible will not try to force themselves to touch and create more complexity. And then left side, arch, flatten, and you will do this 3 times. Then you will ask them to relax. You will ask them to experience various parts of the body which you asked them to experience when they did the somatic awareness. All right? So now you will practice when I instruct, and after that we'll start turn by turn instructions. Yeah. So lie on your stomach. Both the hands in front, one palm on top of the other, palms facing the floor. Take a couple of breaths in and out, and as you do so, feel how the abdomen is not able to expand completely because it is pressing against the ground. Be in awareness of that movement. Now breathe out completely. As you inhale, raise your head up as though you're trying to look at the ceiling. Feel the muscles along both sides of your spine contracting as you raise your head up. As you exhale, very slowly lower your head and bring your forehead to rest back on the palm. Now, this being the month of Shivaratri, the mantra that I am using in my classes is Shivaya Namaha, Shiva Lingaya Namaha. So when you come up inhaling, raising your head, at least chant Shivaya Namaha, Shiva Lingaya Namaha 2 times. So start inhaling, raise your head up. Shivaya Namaha, Shiva Lingaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Shiva Lingaya Namaha. Hold your breath, hold your position. Very slowly release, at least 4 times you must chant before your forehead can touch. So automatically you control and reduce the speed. Fantastic. Now breathe in and out a couple of times. And when you're ready, next round, inhaling, chanting twice. When you reach the limit of your lifting the head, start exhaling at least 4 chantings of the mantra before your forehead can touch your back of the palm. As you release, bring your forehead, feel the back muscles on either side of the spine in a state of relaxation. Just observe what's happening at the back. Do you sense relaxation in the back as you come back and rest your head? Breathe in 2-3 times. And now last round. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, for 4 chantings, bring your head back. Excellent. The 2 chantings and the 4 chantings will continue. You will continue a similar movement, but this time you're incorporating the right leg. So as you lift your head up, lift your right leg up and feel both sides of the spine contracting and the right glute contracting and the hamstrings pulling the leg up. As you release, over 4 chantings, come back to touch and see if you can control the movement to touch the feet and the head simultaneously. Fantastic. Catch a couple of breaths. Feel the relaxation on all the muscles in the back on either side of the spine, the right glute and the right hamstrings. Then when you're ready, second round. Very slow release. Last round. Slowly release. Take a couple of breaths, relax the body. And now you'll incorporate the left leg. So as you inhale and lift your head up, bring the left leg up. And feel the left glute muscles contracting, left hamstrings contracting, along with the contraction of the muscles in the spine, along the spine. Very slow, come back. Lovely. All of you have perfected the slow release, second round. Everyone is doing extremely well. It is the left leg, head and the left leg. Slowly release. 4 chantings while releasing. Last round, as you keep repeating, see if your flexibility is increasing. Are you able to lift a little more? Or do you experience tightness anywhere at the back? Do you feel any constraints? Be observant. Pay full attention to yourself. Very slow release. Now ready for both the legs, head up. Inhale over 2 chantings, both the legs and the head up. Lift only as far as you're comfortable. Don't force. You don't have to go too high. Small movements are equally powerful in somatic. Slowly release over 4 chantings. Wonderful. Second round, inhale. Very slowly while exhaling, come back. After you return, catch a couple of breaths. Each movement should be experienced as if it is a new movement. Look for tightness at the backside. Look for flexibility. Last round, see if your flexibility is improving because of your awareness. Are you able to lift your head more without any force, without any extra effort? Naturally, is it going up? As you release, do you feel more relaxed or do you feel less relaxed? What is it that you're experiencing at this point in time inside your own body? And now, very slowly, with full awareness, turn on your back. Very slowly, gradually, with full awareness. Brilliant. And now bend both the legs. Bring your right hand under your head, left hand by the side of the body. Always remember when you do the practices of Metta Waging 1 on the back side, it can keep your back hyperextended. So you must do this counter movement to release hyperextension. So inhale and arch your lower belt line. The tailbone will press against the ground. Exhale, flatten. Continue to exhale. Pick your head up. Pick your left leg up. Aim your right elbow, left knee together. If you are very comfortable, they will touch each other. If not, just go as far as you're comfortable. Exhaling, release back. Inhaling, come back. Bring your foot down. Bring your head and elbow back. Catch a couple of breaths. And then second round, inhale, arch. Pick your head up. Right elbow, left, exhaling. Pick your head up, right elbow, left knee aiming towards each other. Slowly release over 4 chantings. And see if your foot is touching first or your elbow is touching first, or are they touching together? Be in full awareness. Don't rush, you take your own time. Correct. Last round on your own, repeat and come back. Very good. Now change sides, bring the left hand under your head, right hand by the side of the body, and repeat 3 times on your own without instructions, but with full awareness. Start. Slow down. Slow down. Second round. Last round. Very good. Once you've completed, straighten your legs and feel how your back is in relationship to the ground. See whether how your heels are pressing. Are they balanced on both sides? What about your calf muscles? Is there any change between the time you started to the time now? How is the back of the knees? Do you feel the back of the knees is touching the ground or it is still raised from the ground? How are the back of the thighs resting on the ground? Is the weight balanced? What about the glutes, the right and the left? How much of your right back can you experience is touching the ground right now? Is it better than what it was when you started? What about the left side? How do you sense your spinal vertebrae? How many of the vertebrae can you feel are touching the ground? Start scaling from lumbar vertebrae. So you have the coccyx, the sacrum, the 5 lumbar, then the 12 thoracic. And then very slowly turn to one side and sit up. Excellent. So now who will want to go first? Start with somatic experiencing and arch and flatten, and then myth of aging lesson 1. Abhilasha, you would like to go? Start. So you can start by instructing others to lie down.
All right, everyone, let's lie down comfortably on our back, keeping your legs straight, arms by your side, palms facing down. Make sure that your chin is not lifting up. Now let's consciously take our attention towards our heels. Notice if your heels are nicely pressing into the ground. Notice if the weight is more of the left heel on the ground or the right heel. Don't make any changes, simply observe. Now take your awareness slightly up towards your calf muscles. Once again, notice how they are in relation to the ground. Do you notice the calf muscles pressing into the ground? Notice if the weight is equal on the left and the right. Then take your awareness up towards the back of your knees. Notice if your knees are pressing into the mat or if there is a little gap. If the gap is more on the left or the right. If there is a gap, how much is the gap between the back of your knees and the mat? Then take your awareness slightly up towards the back of your thighs. Notice if the thighs are pressing into the mat. Take your awareness further up towards your glutes. Do you feel heaviness in the glutes? Do you feel it more on the left side or the right side, or is it equal on both sides? Notice the physical sensation in the glute region. And now take your awareness further up towards the right side of your back. How much of the right side of your back is pressing into the mat? Then take your awareness towards the left side of your back. And now take your awareness towards the center of your back, towards your spinal vertebrae. Take your attention towards the coccyx, the tailbone. How many of your vertebrae do you feel are pressing against the floor? From the tailbone, go further up towards your lower vertebrae, followed by the thoracic, the back of your neck. Take your awareness towards your arms and your shoulders. Notice if your shoulders are moving down towards the floor. Is there any tension that you're experiencing in the arms? And now very slowly, we are going to bend our knees one at a time with your feet flat on the ground, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness towards your lower back or the small of your back. As you inhale very gently through your nose, you're going to create an arch, a small arch in the lower back, and notice your tailbone pressing into the mat. And as you exhale, slowly begin to flatten the small of your back into the mat and notice your tailbone moving in the direction of your heels and lifting slightly off the floor. Let's repeat this a couple of more times. As you inhale, gently create an arch in the small of your back and notice the tailbone pressing down. And as you exhale, begin to flatten. Notice the movement of your tailbone and what's happening in the abdominal region as well. Once more, as you inhale, create an arch. Notice the tailbone pressing into the ground. And as you exhale, nicely flatten your lower back. Allow the tailbone to move down and slightly up. And now, this part also. Sir, the right hand wala part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now let's
Both
bring the
hands,
right.
both hands.
Sorry, yeah. Let's
Both hands.
interlock our hands and place our hands underneath our head. Elbows right now resting on the floor. Now please listen to what we are going to do next. As you inhale, you're going to arch your lower back. And as you exhale, you're going to once again flatten the lower back and then bring your elbows closer to each other. Begin to lift the head up as much as you comfortably can. The more you flatten your lower back, the more you'll be able to lift the head up. And then as you inhale, slowly begin to bring the head down and bring the elbows all the way down on the mat. As you exhale once again, okay, please take your time, go slow. Let's start again. As you exhale, first flatten the lower back. And then slowly lift the head up. Lifting the elbows up, bring them closer to each other. And when you release on an inhalation, release even slowly, more slow. Release your elbows all the way down. You're arching the lower back. Let's do it one more time. As you exhale, flatten the lower back on the mat and then begin to lift the head up. Don't push the head too much with your hands. Bring the elbows closer. And very slowly, as you inhale, release slower, creating the arch in your lower back. And once you are done, you can slowly turn over to your right. No, we have to straighten our legs again, right? Yeah, let's slowly straighten our legs again. Bring your hands by your side. And now notice if there is any difference when we started by lying down, then when we did this practice, and now once again notice the pressure of your heels, the weight of your heels on the mat, followed by the calf muscles. Take your awareness to the back of the knees. Do you notice the same gap between the knees and the floor, or has the gap reduced? Perhaps the gap is still there on one side. And notice the back of your thighs, the glutes. Take your awareness to the right side of your back, to the left side. Take your awareness towards the vertebrae. Become aware from the bottom to the top. See if you are now able to bring more of your vertebrae in contact with the mat. Notice how relaxed your shoulders are. If your shoulders are moving down towards the floor effortlessly. Notice the weight of your arms on the ground. And now keeping your eyes closed, very slowly, please bend your knees. Slowly turn to your right.
No,
Okay.
no, they'll turn on their stomach, no?
So on the right and then turn around and lie on their
Okay,
belly.
fine, fantastic. But
Yeah.
your instructions were superb,
Okay.
and it was amazing the clarity with which you could do it with just one round of practice. I was impressed. I wish I had also lied down and practiced with you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I was about to say
Start.
turn to your right and then because that is how we
Not a
say.
problem. Now you continue because you're doing so well. Do right side of with the wedging, and then Barka can take over.
Okay, sir. Rashmi, you want to say something?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just enjoying.
Okay. Because you're coming closer now. Okay. So let's go back then. Please turn over to your right side with your eyes closed. Please lie on your abdomen. Keep your feet comfortably apart. Don't have too much distance between the legs. You don't have to keep them closer to each other. See what feels more comfortable for your lower spine. And now let's bring our right hand and forearm in the front, right elbow in line with the shoulder. Turn your head to the right, bringing the left side of your chin on the back of your right palm. We are going to do a couple of movements. Each movement would be done 3 times. The first movement would be that as you inhale, please don't start the movement yet. As you inhale, very slowly, you're going to lift your right elbow up. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring the elbow really down. You're going to be slower as compared to when you lift up. So before we begin, let's exhale out nicely, completely through the nose. Also, when you're lifting up, keep your awareness towards your right scapula. Let's start. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift the right elbow up. Notice the contraction of the right shoulder blade, the right scapula. And then very slowly on an exhalation, you will lower your elbow and notice the gentle release that you feel in the scapula. Please continue with 2 more. You are on your own. Keep the pace really slow. Keep your awareness on the lifting of the elbow and the sensation that you feel in the right scapula as you go up and as you come down. One more round. Inhale, you slowly go up.
When you don't say you slowly go up, you always say you raise your elbows. Be careful of that wording.
So be specific with what they are doing, right?
Yeah.
And exhale slowly, lower your right elbow.
Correct.
Take a couple of normal breaths while you listen to the next instruction. Now, as you inhale, you're going to lift your right head up and you're going to look over your right shoulder.
You lift your head up. There is no right head as such.
Did I say right head? Okay.
Yeah.
The right side maybe. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's
Yeah,
start.
correct.
Okay. So before we start with the movement, please exhale out completely. And as you inhale, slowly begin to lift your head up. Your chin is still turned to your right and you're trying to look over your right shoulder. On an exhalation, release even more slowly.
As you lift, muscles on the right side of the
Yeah,
spine
so I was
contract.
about to say in the second round. So that,
Yeah.
okay. Please go for the second round. You are on your own. Slowly lift the head up, look over your right shoulder. And now notice the erector spinae muscle on the right side. Notice the gentle contraction. And as you exhale and you begin to get your head down, notice the gentle release of the muscles on the right, which are running along the right side of your spine. That's your erector spinae. Inhale, slowly lifting the head up. Trying to look over your right shoulder. Don't force the movement. Lift up as high as you comfortably can. Notice the muscles running along the right side of your spine as you go up and as you come down. Once you're done with the third round, please take a couple of normal breaths and listen to the instructions. We are now going to combine the two movements. So you're going to raise your elbow and the head up together. Make sure that your chin continues to touch your right palm. So please exhale out completely before you begin. On your own, as you inhale, lift your right elbow, forearm, head. Look over your right shoulder. And now notice the gentle contraction on the left side of on the left glute. And the left leg trying to move up a little bit. And as you exhale and you bring the arm and the head down, notice the gentle relaxation of the left glute. 2 more rounds. As you lift up the contraction of the left glute and the left leg, it feels as if it wants to lift up. And as you exhale, you notice the relaxation on the left side of your glute. Please don't force any
Sorry,
movement.
can I just interrupt 1 second, Ramesh sir?
Hmm.
Every time I'm coming down, because I'm doing such a long exhale, I'm totally breathless and like almost gasping for breath.
If that is the case, you continue to breathe in and out.
When I'm going, when I'm coming down, I'll breathe in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thanks.
Wherever you feel breathless, immediately start breathing in and out.
Okay.
So for all of you now, this becomes also a learning process that if a participant comes up with such a question, you know how to now deal with that situation.
Yeah, this is something I also was feeling it. So what I did was I took a long inhalation like a small inhalation in between, and then continued to exhale, and
Correct.
I did it
Yeah.
that.
But what happens as teachers, what happens is somebody or the other will ask you this question.
Okay.
Everybody may not be, knowledgeable enough to adjust according to this requirement. So you must know how to deal with that situation.
So they need
So the
to
first and
inhale
the
it.
foremost is, first and the foremost is to tell them that you cannot do anything in discomfort, because that is always going to be counterproductive. So if you cannot exhale, then one of the ways in which you do is you don't raise very high. So you take a short inhalation, go only small, come back, so that your exhalation will be over by the time you touch. But still you maintain a slow speed, because the higher you go, the longer you take to come down. So ask them to go a little less, they will be able to come. So either of the solution is workable.
Okay.
Yeah. And keep asking such questions, because that's the best way for all of us to learn.
So okay. Not me, you're telling Lakshmi, right? Like our doubts.
I'm telling everybody in general.
No. So as a teacher, when I'm taking, I'm not asking anything, right?
That's okay. Perfectly all right.
Yeah,
No,
that.
it may even happen that as you're instructing, you get a doubt. I have
Okay.
done that as a part of my course. Like when I'm instructing, I get stuck. So then I ask my teacher, now what do I do? So the teacher guides and then you continue.
Okay. Now I think with the left leg, we have to raise.
Correct.
So it's this and left. No, only the left leg. Only the left leg.
Only the left. Correct. Perfect. Perfect.
And now, as you're taking normal breaths, take your awareness towards the left leg. This time we are going to lift the left leg as much as we comfortably can on an inhalation. And on an exhalation, you will slowly bring the left leg down. If you have lower back pain, please don't lift the left leg too high. So before we begin, we exhale out. As you are inhaling gently, you are lifting your left leg up, keeping the toes pointed. Make your exhalation even longer so that the movement is longer and slower. Let the left leg come all the way down before you start with the movement again. Second round, as you inhale, slowly raise the left leg up. Notice the contraction in the left hamstring as you lift the leg up. Very slowly as you are exhaling and bringing the left leg down, notice the release in the left hamstring. One more round. Inhale, slowly raise the left leg up. No jerky moves. Very smoothly, effortlessly bring the left leg down, but slow down the movement and notice the sensation in the left hamstring as you're coming down. If you're done with the third round, be there, take a couple of normal breaths. And now we are going to combine the 4 movements. Yeah, so we are going to raise our right arm, head up, raise the left leg up, and you're going to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, you go up. Notice the right scapula, the right erector spinae, the left glute, the left hamstring as you go up. Notice the contraction, the engagement, and as you go down, notice the consequent relaxation of these muscles. Inhale, slowly we lift the elbow, head, simultaneously the left leg going up. If you feel any discomfort, don't lift very high. Focus on making the movements slower rather than focusing on how high you lift up. The last round. Simultaneously raise the upper body and the leg up. Coordinate the movement. Now, when you're going down, notice if the leg comes down first towards the end or the elbow and the head, or are you able to bring them down together? Notice that all your muscles are now in a state of relaxation. If you're done, slowly turn your head back to the center, bring your palm, one palm in front of the other, elbows in line with your shoulders. Now, sir, now on the other side, right? So,
Yeah,
we'll ask
so let
Barka.
Varka take over, no? Yeah.
Yes, Barka, yes.
So lie down on your tummy. Bend your left elbow. Bring your left palm under the left side of your face. Inhale and exhale completely.
Turn your head
Now,
to look at your left elbow.
okay. All right, sir. Now slowly lift your left elbow up. And exhalation, bring your elbow down. One last time, inhale, lift your elbow up. Feel the movement in your left shoulder as well. And now with exhalation, bring your left elbow down. Relax yourself completely. Normal breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Now slowly lift your head up. Look towards the left. Try to look towards the left shoulder. Feel the contraction towards your left side, towards the muscles of the left back region,
Along the left side of the spine.
along the legs, along the back, along the sorry,
Left side of the spine. Don't worry.
left
We
side of
have all been like that. Don't worry. We all grew like that when we learned.
yeah.
In fact, we used to stumble much more than you. So don't worry.
Okay. Now again, second time. Inhale. Lift your head up. Look towards the left side of the shoulder as much as you can. And then slowly exhale, go down. Again, one deep breath in, and with inhalation, bring your head up. Look towards the left side of the shoulder. Feel the contraction near your spine. And then exhale, slowly bring your head down. One last time, inhale. Lift your head up very gently and slowly without putting any pressure on your neck region. Look towards the left side of the shoulder. Feel the contractions and very slowly exhale, bring your head down on your palm. Take normal breath in and out. One more breath in and out. Now, keeping your head on your palm, try to lift both of them together towards the left side. Very slowly inhale. Lift your elbow and head up. Look towards the left side of the shoulder. Feel the contractions in your spine and the scapula, and exhale very slowly and bring your head and palm down. Try to bring them both together. Again, inhale up. Bring your head and elbow up. Look towards the left side of the shoulder. And exhale very slowly. Bring your head and elbow down. One last time. Inhale. Lift your elbow up along with your head. Look towards the left side of the shoulder. And very slowly exhale. Bring them down. Take 2 normal breaths here. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll work on our right leg, keeping your head and neck position same, elbow position same. Lift your right leg up very slowly with inhalation. Try to keep your knees straight. Feel your pelvic area completely, whatever happening inside your pelvic area. Just try to observe each and every moment. And exhale, bring your leg down. Again, inhale up. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Feel the hamstrings of your right leg, glutes. And very slowly exhale, bring your leg down. Again, inhale up, lift your right leg up. If there is tightness in any area, just relax it by inhaling and exhaling. And again, inhale, lift your leg up. And exhale, bring your right leg down. One last time, inhale, lift your right leg up. If there is any tightness in the glutes or you're feeling uncomfortable, just try to lift little only. And then again, exhale, bring your right leg down. Relax yourself completely by taking deep inhalation and exhalation. Now again, inhale. Try to lift your elbow along with your head and right leg up. Try to lift them together if possible with inhalation. Try to look towards your left shoulder and then slowly exhale. Bring them down, your leg and head and elbow together down on the mat. Again, inhale up, lift your elbow along with your head, right leg up. Feel the stretch from your left to the right side. And exhale, bring them down. One last time. Lift your elbow head up, right leg up. Feel the stretch in your hamstring, your glutes, your spine. And then slowly exhale and bring it down. Relax yourself completely. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale out completely. So what do I have to do next?
No, that's all because time is up now. So ask them to turn back, lie on their back and see how they feel. And then we'll just summarize any questions and then we'll wind up. So ask them to turn around. See, Abhilasha is waiting for your instructions.
Now please turn yourself on supine line position. Turn your back in towards the mat. Bring your feet on the mat. Bend your both knees. Now slowly inhale.
Or when they sense the back, the feet is long. It is not bent.
All right, okay. Please keep your...
Because you started with that, asking them to feel the heels, etc. So it's true.
Okay. Please keep your legs straight.
So you must also learn to observe your participants. So for example, just now, Lakshmi was playing the role of somebody who wants to prompt you. So she was keeping her legs bent. That is a clue to guide you to instruct her to lengthen the legs. So you should keep watching, like Abhilasha was lying on her stomach waiting for you to instruct her to turn. We play this role to prompt and see how the student is watching the participants. Okay, so you should be observant and do it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Arms by your side. Feel the connection of your spine to the mat. Now inhale. Little arch in your back. Try to touch your tailbone to the mat.
No.
No?
That is only when you're asking them to do the arch and flatten. So we'll conclude just now. So just relax.
Relaxation.
Keep your legs straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And just observe how your body is as compared to when you started.
Okay.
Observe minute changes that you can notice on the back. Feel the heels, the calf, back of your knees, the thighs, your glutes, the right back, left back, spinal vertebrae. Observe and see what changes you can notice as compared to what it was when you started. Be observant. If you are experiencing more relaxation, be aware of that. If you observe tightness, be aware of that. And then gently turn to one side, take the support of your hands, gently push yourself up and come to a sitting position. Fantastic. Just to quickly summarize, in today's session, Abhilasha was, of course, outstanding. And she's almost like a qualified teacher, I can say. And the way she instructs is simply superb. So when you instruct, learn to articulate the muscles. If I am a general student or a participant in the class, and if you just tell me feel your muscles, I will not know where to feel. And I may not even feel anything. So you have to cue your direction to say, observe the scapula. And then you have to say, is the scapula moving towards your spine or where? When you lift your elbow up, you should yourself know that the scapula moves towards the spine, right? So can you observe that movement? And as you bring your hand down, it comes back to its neutral position. Do you experience a greater relaxation? Then people will start noticing. If you just say observe your muscles, they will not even know where to observe, right? And if you don't direct their attention, then the benefit from the practices may not be so much. And ultimately, when you are a teacher, your greatest benefit is when the student experiences great benefit from the practice. So that's one thing. You also seem to be like me. When I was doing the course, I used to say, bring it down. So my teachers used to constantly tell me first person. You should never say bring it down because you are addressing a person's soma. So you say bring your elbow down, bring your head down, bring your face down, not bring it down. So they used to correct me so many times. And slowly, with multiple corrections, I learned to avoid using third person language. That's something that you should keep in mind. Then, when you say lift your head towards the left side, somebody who is not, you see, most of the time we demonstrate so person understands. But when you're in an international audience and you're not demonstrating, and you say look towards, then they will start moving in this direction instead of lifting up. Toward the left side is onto the side of the left and not lifting up. So you must always be very careful in instructing, lift your head up and try to look over your right shoulder. Okay, so learn to articulate these things and learn to read that MOA lesson 1 from the book. Okay, I will try and put the link on that Z Lib today itself so that you can download a soft copy of the book. And otherwise, if you already ordered and got it, then repeatedly read it 3-4 times and try to instruct, mentally try to instruct. You will start improving like nobody's business. You know, you'll see your own transformation in a very short period of time as you do that. Okay. And in the next class, Rashmi, you will start